If you have lost years to pain, disappointment, and things like that, well, God has a prophetic word for you. And that word is God is restoring the years. And God gave me a few Bible verses. Joel 2:25. It talks about that God will restore the years that the cankerworm has stolen. And another Bible verse that I was looking at right before I got on to do this video, this is what God was showing me. It comes out of Isaiah chapter 61, verse 7 and verse 8. And it reads, "Instead of shame and dishonor, you will enjoy a double share of honor. You will possess a double portion of prosperity in your land, and everlasting joy will be yours." Verse 8, "For I, the Lord, love justice." Let me read that one more time. It says, "For I, the Lord, love justice. I hate robbery and wrongdoing. I will faithfully reward my people for their suffering." This verse 8, God just showed me this right before I got on here. So if you need justice in a certain situation, if you have not got justice in the earth realm or the earth court, you have a judge in heaven. Psalm 75 around verse 6, it says that God is the judge. This is your verse to meditate. This is your verse to stand on. It says, "For I, the Lord, love justice. I hate robbery and wrongdoing." So if you have been done wrong, if you have been lied upon, if your reputation has been ruined falsely, this is your verse right here. God is restoring whatever area has been attacked by the enemy, whatever has been stolen from you. Supernatural restoration is coming to your house. And a lot of times, personal stories or testimonies and things like that, I like to be led by the Spirit. And for whatever reason, this story is in my spirit. And it was a while ago now, but I remember distinctly it was around 2 years after flat screen TVs came out. I was living in an apartment on the south side of Chicago. And when the flat screen TVs came out, they were way more expensive than what they are right now. And it sparked a rash of home invasions in Chicago. I don't know about other cities, but definitely in Chicago. So much so that 12, 14 homes on a block were getting broken into the same day. And I remember my apartment got broken into, and they stole a flat screen TV because the flat screens, like I said, they were way more expensive then, and they were lightweight, easy to carry. They stole the flat screen TV, they stole the laptop, and some more valuable items. So I was highly upset. I was livid. And I remember calling one of my boys at the time. And at the time, I'm thinking he's going to get upset with me and all this type of stuff. And when I called him and told him what happened and told him what they stole, his reaction was he just was calm. And he said this. I remember it verbatim to this day. He said, "Antoine, don't even worry about it. Those guys, that's all they do. But a guy like you will get that right back." And at that moment, that's not even how he talks. So I knew it was God speaking through him. And I'm kind of looking at the phone, pausing, like, what in the world are you talking about? Get that right back. I'm thinking in my mind what I had to do or save or how many hours I had to work to get all that stuff. And he's saying, don't worry about it. And I'm going to get it right back. So I didn't say anything to him about it because in my mind, I knew it was God speaking through him, that it was a message for me not to be upset, not to worry about it, not to try to take matters into my own hands and try to figure out who did this and get revenge on them, that God was going to do supernatural restoration and restore what had been lost or what had been stolen. Verse 8 again, for I, the Lord, love justice. I hate robbery and wrongdoing. Within about 6 months, all that stuff had been replaced. To this day, I cannot tell you how it was replaced. I can just let you know that it was replaced and with better stuff. But it happened supernaturally. Supernatural restoration is coming to your household. God is restoring the years that the canker worm has stolen for disgrace, for every lie, for every injustice, for every attack. It says, you shall receive double. 61:7. You will possess a double portion of prosperity in your land, and everlasting joy shall be yours. Remember Job? Remember all the stuff Job went through? All that stuff he went through? His wife even told him, why don't you curse God and die? He said, you talking like a foolish woman. But Job 42:10, it says, and God turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends, and God gave Job twice as much as he had before. So Job got double. So if you have been done wrong in the past, or you have not gotten justice in the past, or certain things have been stolen from you, or you have incurred misfortune, you have incurred pain, you have incurred attacks from people and things of that nature, then receive this word. Maybe you have been thinking about certain things that, hey, that was wasted or that was stolen. I never got restoration for it. Restoration is coming to your household. I just gave you verses right out the Bible for you to take, for you to meditate, and for you to stand on and receive supernatural restoration and receive double. Glory to his name. Well, with that being said, that is the word that God gave me for this video. So as always, until the next one, I just want to say, God bless.